after spending to make their jeeps social distancing ready. Jeepney drivers in Cavite are struggling to turn a profit due to the absence of passengers. To tell us more, Jenny Dawn reports to us live from GMA in Cavite. Jenny, just to get things straight, these are traditional jeepneys plying the streets of Carmona, correct?
Yes, Charles, and traditional jeepneys have already resumed operations in some parts of Cavite after being off the road for months due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Problem is, only a few commuters take the jeepneys because most of the residents are now riding shuttles provided by their companies. According to Mang Benny, only 2 passengers rode his jeepney during the rush hour from 6 to 8:30 in the morning. But he said it's better than nothing. Another jeepney driver, Ryan, said he already spent 500 pesos to buy the needed materials in compliance with the health protocol. He opted to go home due to the absence of passengers. Here's what the drivers have to say.
Malaki ngayon ang kawalan. Ang hirap. Kasi yung iba, shuttle. Kung iba naman, hindi makatagos hanggang ano lang eh. Hanggang CDCP lang naman kasi kami ngayon eh. Hindi kami pwede mag-alabang eh.
Pambigas-bigas lang, kumbaga may tawid lang sa gutom ng pamilya. Tarong tabla lang. Kumbaga walang income, walang savings. Nakakakuan din sa nakasuporta rin pamilya.
Kasi naman matenga.
Oo.
Based on the protocol, plastic barriers must be placed between the driver and the passengers to avoid possible cross-contamination. Only 50% of the capacity are allowed. Traversing other towns are not allowed yet, but fare rates will remain the same. According to GMA Cavite Acting Municipal Admin Archie Zambrano, since June 1, when the province declared under GCQ, they gave a green light to jeepney drivers but with some conditions.
Under IATF tsaka sa LTFRB po ay inallowed na rin po ang mga public utility, yung ating public transportation, para po makapaghanap buhay na rin sila. Kasi alam nyo, dumadaing na rin sila eh. So marami po mga jeepney drivers ang nagugutom. So kailangan na rin makabalik sa trabaho. Kaya po pinayagan na rin ang ating government. So ganun din po, yung ating mga commuters nahihirapan.
Every town designate a monitoring team to ensure that safety protocols among drivers and passengers strictly implemented. According to the LTFRB, as early as May 16, they have opened routes for traditional jeepneys in some places or regions who have lifted or shifted from ECQ to GCQ. As for the other routes, like in Metro Manila, LTFRB said they are looking at either Thursday or Friday for them to resume operations. Charles.
Right, Jenny, I suppose this is a step in the right direction, however difficult. I understand that for several months, the livelihood of people there has been adversely affected. How are the drivers making ends meet right now?
Right now, Charles, they are appealing to the LTFRB na dagdagan yung kanilang pamasahe na hinihingi dito sa mga passengers dahil nga although 50% lamang itong capacity na allowed na pinapasakay dito sa kanilang mga jeep at hindi pa nga sila nakakapuno dahil sinasabi during rush hour kanina, maswerte na lamang kung mag 2 to 3 passengers sila at 9 pesos pa rin yung singil. So para daw kahit papaano ay makabawi-bawi sila ng puhunan, sana daw ay taasan din yung pamasahe. Yun yung isa sa hiling nila ngayon, Charles. At yung iba naman ay hindi na muna daw mamamasada dahil lugi din sila sa kanilang gasolina. Charles.
Alright, at least yung iba, dahan-dahan nakakabawi. Salamat. That was Jenny Dongon reporting live from GMA in Cavite. Aside from Carmona, Cavite, 13 other areas will now have traditional jeepneys back on the road. The list of areas where jeepneys will be allowed to resume operations is currently flashed on your screens. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque says all jeepneys that have been modified with barriers and social distancing queues will now be allowed to service these areas. Here are other stories we are keeping our eyes on. Tarlac is reporting 2 new coronavirus cases just 3 days after the region was declared COVID-free. One is an OFW who arrived in San Vicente, Tarlac on March 10, while the other is a medical worker who lives in Calibungan, Victoria. Over 300,000 hogs have been culled as the African swine fever continues to spread in the country. There are currently over 4,700 cases of ASF in the Philippines, even as the government said that the coronavirus pandemic helped slow the movement of the fatal hog disease. And lawmakers are renewing calls for PAGCOR to cast POGOs out of the country if they can't pay their taxes. Senator Frank Delon says the gaming regulator should stop playing the lover to POGOs that have yet to settle some 50 billion pesos in unpaid taxes. Senator Risa Ontiveros also urged PAGCOR to immediately revoke the license of tax-delinquent gaming operators. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. You can also visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.